Greetings. I'm going to do a quick tutorial video looking at comparison operators, using them inside of the if, else, and then also if, elif, and else statement as an example for students if you're feeling a little bit stuck on getting started. So what I've done is I've created this pretend test grader, right? I've left myself comment code, right? Test grader, the range, if it's greater than 100, it's out of range, right? If the score that the student enters is between 90 and 100, it's an A, 80 and 89, a B, right? And then on all the way down, anything lower than 50 is an F and a retake. Okay, let's do some code. So let's start. Let's call this score, right? That's a nice variable because it lets it know what score. I could call it test score, any of those kind of things. So what's score going to equal? It's going to equal the integer, right? And cast the integer that inputs. We want the input from the user. We're going to say, hey, please enter your test score, please. Okay, pretty straightforward. Let's test it. Every step of test. Please enter your test score. Now, it's not going to do anything right now if I put any information in here. If I put in, 33, it just doesn't have any more code to do anything with. So let's start our beyond 100 out of range. We're going to use an if statement. So if what? If score is, if it's greater than or equal to 101. I can't say 100 because I'm going to use that in my next piece of my next line of code. So if its score is greater than 101, use that all important colon, and then Trinket's going to tab over for me. What do I want it to print? I want it to print, please enter a valid test score. Okay, let's test it. We need an end statement, excuse me. So let's come down here to the bottom and we do if and else, right? So our else is just going to be if none of the conditions we enter happen. What do you want it to do? Else print you must retake the test you failed. All right, not ideal, but that's the way it goes. Let's test this again. Please enter your test score. All right. So right now, if it's 101 or greater, it's going to say enter a valid score. But if it's less than 101, it should say I failed. So I'm going to enter 100 and it says you must retake the test you failed. Good. I know those two pieces work. Now I'm going to add my elif statements. Let's do an A grade. So elif what? Score. And I can see I pre-thought. So if the grade's between 90 and 100. So elif score is greater than or equal to 90. And, right, not or, and it is less than or equal to 100. Add that colon. Then what do I want to happen? Print you earned an A. Right? Let's test it out and see if it works. Oops, it doesn't like that one. What did I do wrong? Oh, if score is less than or equal to 90 and score, right? You have to put our variable in both times. If score is less than 100, let's run that. Trinket says I'm good to go. So let's enter a 99 for our test score. You earned an A. Run it again. If I say it's 102, please enter a valid test score. And right now, if it's less than 90, it's going to say that the student failed, which is not correct, but I haven't put in all the code yet. So let's say 89, you must retake the test you failed. That makes sense. Let's add our next line. Okay, so we have the A entered in there, the A grade. Now let's do the B grade. So elif again, elif what? Score. If it's less than or equal to 80 for the B, and remember, I have to put the variable in there again. Score is greater than or equal to 89, right? And I'm not overlapping my numbers. It's 90 there and 89 there. Put in my colon. Then what I want to happen, print. What do I want it to print? You earned a B. All right, let's see if this runs. So we did A and we know that runs. Let's do B, which is between an 80 and an 89. Let's do 88. You earned a B. Okay, so the B works. We already tested the A score, which is 100, earned an A. If it's greater than 100, 101 and up, it's going to say enter valid test score, right? And then right now, because our lowest score is an 80, anything less than an 80 at this point will print out as an F, but you can see the pattern of entering all these pieces in. I'll include this trinket in the Canvas page so you can look at it, but the full trinket. All right, I hope that helps. And if you have any questions, just feel free to ask. All right.